Hey, what's up you guys? It's Emily. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I just went on Twitter and asked you guys what you wanted to see. PS, follow me if you're not already, because I ask you guys all the time what you want to see and I let you guys vote. Whatever wins, and I will film it for you. So I went on Twitter and asked you guys if you wanted to see a back to school supply haul, or if you wanted to see me do reading hate comments on products that I love part 2. And the school supplies one, I'm not surprised because it's back to school time. Just to give you a little preface, this is what I will be needing for school. I am going to be a senior in college. So if you're, like in middle school or high school, you might not need some of this stuff. At the end, I will give you guys some things that I recommend you carrying in your book bag as well when you go off to school. If you are in college, maybe even if you're in high school, you might be able to relate to some of this stuff. So yes, without any further ado, let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so I went to Target, which is where I got most of my school supplies. If you guys want to save some money, I would totally recommend going to Walmart though. The only reason I went to Target is because I was kind of in a hurry, and our Target is might be smaller than our Walmart, but the school supply section is all in the first like 2 aisles when you walk in the store, so I just want to get in and out. So yes, so I will start off with the notebooks I got. Okay, so I got 5 notebooks because I am in 5 classes this semester. So the notebooks that I got are 5-star notebooks. They are the 3-subject college ruled notebook. I would totally recommend college ruled just because I don't know, that's usually what professors prefer or teachers prefer, just in case you need to rip something out to turn in. So I got them. They just look like this. And yeah, I got 3 subject because, okay, I have a class for a semester, which is half the year. And I've just noticed I never really use all 5 subjects because I don't even use 3, honestly. I noticed to save some money, just choose for 3 instead. You could always go out and buy another notebook if it comes down to it, but I never personally have used more than 3 subjects, and so that's why now I go with the 3 subject. I got them all in different colors, so I got this one in white, I got this one in green, I got one in blue. I hope this is in frame, I'm sorry. I got one in blue, I got one in red, and I got one in purple. And the reason I always look to make sure that I get different colors because it's just easier for you to remember, like, oh, you'll see the purple one, you'll know that's science, and you'll see the red one, you'll know, oh, that's math. It's just easier and your brain will pick up on it along the semester. It just helps with like organization and stuff like that. Okay, so next up, of course, is folders. So I got a black folder. These are, I guess I should tell you, I guess these are the Mead. I never knew how to pronounce this. Is it Mead? It's 2-pocket, which is really nice. So it's like really, just feels like it'd be a durable material. And you open up just a 2-pocket notebook. I got one in black, and then that one's to go with the white notebook, and then I got the rest so that they can color coordinate with the notebooks I got. That way I'll just know, once again, it just comes down to really organizing. I got one in green, one in red, one in purple, and one in blue. So yeah, these are really nice folders. I usually go for the 5-star folders, but a lot of times they're like that papery cardboard material, and I know that they'll like rip off and stuff. And also at our Target, it was so picked over because it was during tax-free weekend when I went, and yeah, it was just madness in the store. So the next thing I got from Target is a major key for me. I love having these planners for the school year. It helped me keep on track so much. If you guys watch my video on how I get good grades from, that's probably like 6 months ago. I was still filming on my iPhone, but you'll see that I recommend having a planner because it just helps you keep on track. So you're not going to have any pop-up surprise assignments due, or you're not going to forget about your assignments. And like I like to, when I first get the syllabus, go ahead and write down all the assignments on their due dates. If your professor tells you that the dates won't change, I like to go through and just handle that so that I won't have to write it week by week. I just get it all done. So this is the one I chose. It's an Ashley G Blue Sky. It's 2017 to 2018 weekly and monthly planner. It's just this pretty blue color. As you can tell by my room, blue is my favorite color. So you open it up, it has this super cute design inside. It gives you a little contact, fill out information, and then it goes right into the planning. So this is kind of like your overview, and then it'll break down into week by week as you go along. And it has these cute little like October, November, December, January. This was really cute. I just wanted to get it to have it so I could keep organized. As you can tell, that's kind of a theme for this supply haul. And yeah, so this is the one I got. It was a little more expensive than the one I had bought last year, but it's because it's like this hard material, so I know it won't bend and rip and break, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I got. Okay, next up, I'm too excited for school, I guess, because I already put some stuff in here, but I got this 5-star, just little, what do you call it? It's like a zipper case. Is that what they're called? I think that's what we call them here. I don't know if people will call them something else, but just a zipper case, and inside, I actually don't know what I have inside because I didn't look. Okay, so I have a stapler. If you're in college, there are so many times I've had a professor say, okay, staple your assignment and turn it in, and they will not give you a stapler, so you have to bring your own. So I've had this for 2 semesters now, and it hasn't ran out of staples. I don't have that many assignments to turn in, but this is a big help, because if not, you're gonna be asking around like, oh, do you have a stapler? Do you have a stapler? So just try to get like a mini one like this. They're like $5 or $6 and they'll last you a long time. Anyways, back to the 5-star zipper case. I have some highlighters in here. Big help because I love highlighting stuff as we go along and the professor notes it. Just because a lot of times your professor will try to help you out with the future tests and let you know ahead of time, like they might say like hint hint, or you know, if they say that it's important, it's gonna be important. So also in here I have some more highlighters because you know I have to highlight a lot. I've noticed that in my field that the teachers will give you a lot of stuff to highlight, to memorize. Also have different kinds of pens and pencils. I have number 2 pencils just because a lot of times we have these fill out sheets that you take your tests on. They're not actually graded by the teacher, they're graded by a machine, so you'll need to use a number 2 pencil. Sometimes mechanical ones don't do the trick, so I like to keep this just to be safe. And then along with that, I do have some mechanical pencils as well. I usually just get Bic. Well, these say they're number 2 pencils too, but I just like having these ones to be safe. A lot of times I'm not sure, I don't want to risk it, I don't want to have to retake a test. So yes, that is what's in my zipper case. Okay, so next up I have these ruled index cards with holder. So the with holder is an extra boost, I guess. Yeah, so I like to use these. I actually usually cut these in half just so I can save myself from having to run out a lot. A lot of the times I won't even use the whole note card to write a question, you know what I'm saying? So I like to cut them in half, saves you money. And yeah, so I like to write the questions out on study guides or anything I've highlighted in class, just because I feel like it's easier for me to remember if I'm not looking directly at the question and the answer, if that makes sense. I like to quiz myself before the test. That's also a step on how I've improved my grades, is I take the extra time to fill out my note cards. And so this is a big help for me. Next up, I have this Texas Instruments calculator that looks like this. Ugh, I have to take another math class this semester, and I thought I was done, but I have to take one more. And I have immense respect for anybody who has talent in math. Math is not an easy subject. My cousin just graduated with a PhD in math. I have no clue how she did it. Anyways, but yeah, this is just what I'm going to be bringing to help me with any problems I have in math. Pretty self-explanatory. And next, I just, this isn't something I bought, but it is something that I have in my backpack that I thought I'd share with you guys. I bring a ruler. I don't know why. You probably don't need one. I like to keep them just in case I have to, you know, like organize things or make like a chart or something like that. I just think it's helpful to put in your backpack, so that's just a little extra side note. Last but not least, the thing that holds everything together, but it's my backpack. I've had the same backpack since freshman year. Okay, so little background on my relationship with my backpack. I bought one at Tilly's for like 50 bucks. I think it was a Vans backpack, and it did not fit any of my stuff in it. I was so upset. The zipper kept getting like stuck. And so I went out and spent some extra money on this backpack, and this backpack has not failed me. It carries so much stuff. It barely gets dirty. I've had this for what, 3 years then? 4 years even. The zippers still work. There's so many compartments. I don't have to worry about my books not fitting in it because it is so large. And yeah, my favorite color is blue, so you know I had to get a blue one. And if you are going to get a book bag for a lot of books, like you know you're going to be carrying a lot of books, I would spend the extra money on a heavy duty one just because it really does help you in the long run, and they're extra money for a reason. Under Armour backpacks are really nice, and a lot of my friends have them. I think some of them have Nikes as well, but I really love my Under Armour one. And yes, this is the backpack I will be carrying until I am graduated and cannot carry it anymore. So now that you've seen all the materials that I've gotten for back to school, I will share with you some things that I would recommend putting in your book bag. This is especially for if you're in high school or college, mostly college because I am once again in college. So this is some tips that I have for you. The first thing is headphones. If you are on break in school, I would recommend bringing headphones because it just gives you something to do and listen to music while you're on break. And especially if you want to zone people out, I know a lot of people study better with headphones in, so I would recommend bringing those. Another thing I would recommend bringing is a phone charger. Once again, especially if you're in college and you have those long breaks and you want to hang out on social media or you want to do something like that, I think it would really help you out if you brought one to school with you. The third thing I would recommend bringing, especially if you have a study hall and you're allowed to carry them with you, or if you have, once again, a break in college, is your laptop. You can get so much done on your breaks. That's why I love college, because in between your classes you decide what you want to do. If you want to go home and sleep, you could go home and sleep. If you want to stay there and get stuff done, you could stay there and get stuff done. So I would recommend bringing a laptop. You can knock out papers, you can knock out assignments, you can knock anything out in the time allotted to you during your break. And it's just something I would recommend. Be careful with your laptop though. If you do bring it, don't set it down and leave it somewhere, and don't like throw your bag around because it might break. Just be gentle, carry a case with it, and yeah, you'll get a lot done that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed my school supply haul. Don't forget to follow me on my social media because I do ask you guys a lot what you want to see. And yeah, what have you guys been buying for back to school? And are you excited for back to school? Because I am, surprisingly. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video because it helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in my Coffee Talk Friday. Bye guys.